Coles have been in the centre for over 20 years so far and have another 6 years to run on their lease. At that sort of time we start looking at what's going to happen to the major tenant at the end of that time. And this is similar to all our shopping centres, where we look to make sure that the anchor tenant is going to stay in place. At the moment we have a situation where replacing the floor space of supermarkets is going to be very difficult for the current rental state of these supermarkets. So we have a competitive advantage in being in existing assets, particularly ones such as this, which are modern but still could not be built anything like for the money that we're paying for the centre at this stage. That's a common theme for centres such as this at the moment. So we're comfortable that over the time frame of this trust and the Coles lease that they will be looking to stay within the centre, because their occupancy costs would go up substantially if they moved anywhere else, and there's really no impetus to, because they're at the centre of town in a prime location. The town of Cooma has the triumvirate of supermarkets. It's got a Coles, it's also got a competing Woolworths, and also the adjunct of an Aldi in town. So it's a very stable retail mix, and the turnover that we're seeing off the Coles is indicative of a very well performing supermarket of that size in a regional location. And there are fairly set metrics for these things which we look at to make sure that the supermarkets are performing as expected. Of course, we also look at how many people are visiting the centres on given days of the week and make sure that accords with our expectations.